Hello everybody, welcome back to MCE Eternal. It's not MCE Eternal, it's just MC Eternal. Anyways, welcome back. This is episode 5, guys. We've got a lot done between streams, between episodes. So if you don't know, between episodes we always stream. And last night we did a 5-hour stream, which was really fun. And we got a load done. So as you can see, we got loads of new machines. I mean, they're not all new machines, but there's some new machines, right? I need to up my decal, that's low. We've got the main stuff we did is all down here. So if I go down here and show you. Yeah, there's been a little bit of a change. You guys saw this, but mainly it was this, right? So we've set up some auto processing. So basically what this does is anytime I go mining and I bring, you know, stuff back that needs processing, all these ores go into here, and this guy will sag more them up, and then they all get chucked back into here, and this guy will put them back out again. And this guy provides it with flint, because we always want flint in here, because it means it uses less power and works faster. He's got an octadic capacitor in him, which is made like that, guys, just to let you know. So yeah, that's super cool. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be adding some more automation, because if you guys saw, I want all of the sagging to have gravel in them, because gravel's quite a big thing. In order to make gravel, we need flint. In order to make flint, we need gravel. In order to make gravel, we need cobblestone. So it's not too hard, but we're going to do that. So we've got one mechanical squeezer, and how we're going to do it is if you squeeze gravel, you get 2 flint. If you squeeze cobblestone, you get 1 gravel and sometimes a flint as well. So we're going to basically be making one squeezer that squeezes gravel into flint and one squeeze that squeezes cobblestone into gravel, and that's how we're going to run it. And that should mean basically, essentially, we always have enough flint. So that's pretty good. So what we're going to do is we're going to first go on to simple. And we're going to grab ourselves some of these, because we're going to need these to link to storages, because these guys are going to go into a drum, not into the system. A drawer, sorry, not into the system. So yeah, we're going to want a few of these speed upgrades as well. We're going to want a few more of them, so we can export and import. Or to be fair, it probably doesn't, because it's only going to need to export when it needs it. Yeah, that'll be fine. We don't need it anymore. We're going to want to build some drawers. We're going to definitely need some of them, and we're going to want to do just 2 of you. So apparently we've run out of chests. That's fine. Let's make a few more of them, right? Do that, and then let's make another drawer. There we go. So we're gonna need 2 of them, and we're also gonna need another one of you, right? So let's make another one of you. So you are made with a bunch of mineral. We also got mineral trees through, so I just went like exploring and found some of them, which was always good. So if we look on here, we still need to make the squeezer, which is very easy to make. Also, guys, as a quick thank you, we are sitting at 631 subs, which is obviously amazing. So I want to thank you guys all for that. That is sick. And if you are watching and at any point you do enjoy it, do make sure you hit the like, because it obviously helps out a ton. We're going for 1,000 subscribers by June the 20th. That is our goal. So hopefully we can hit that, right? That's what we're working towards. So hopefully we can do it. We need to make some mineral, some batteries, which means we need 4 of these, which we can make them, luckily. And then we need some of that, which I imagine we need the blocks of redstone. We do. So 2 blocks of you. And you. Boom. There we go. So 2 batteries, right? Which is great, which means we can now make another mechanical squeezer, which is really good. Now, what we're going to need is obviously something to pull the diamonds. The diamonds? I saw diamonds, that's why I said that. The gravel and the flint out of these guys. So that's really interesting. So what we're going to do is we're probably just going to use item ducts. I'm also going to use flat transfer nodes, which obviously just they go in 1 block space, but they're actually generally pretty slow, and I'm not sure whether I want to use them because if we get 2 items at once, they might be. Although I mean they're 1 block, so they might be okay. We'll give them a try, and if they're not great, we can always change them. So flat transfer nodes, it means we can use a new item, right? So flat transfer nodes are made like this. They're basically just 1 transfer node, which we're missing the transfer pipe, which is fine. There we go. So 1 transfer node, like that, and then all you do is you literally put it like that with an anvil on the top. We don't have an anvil, that's fine. We can make one of them. We need 3 blocks of iron, and then we can sort of just move all this out, right? And we can make it ourselves, because it's so easy to make. Boom and boom, right? So there's our anvil. Nice. And that basically means now we can make the flat transfer nodes. If we go into here and we go transfer, we go boom, we just get 1 load of them. That's all we're going to need, and that should be it, right? So that's enough to sort of automate this machine. So how we're going to do it is we're going to go downstairs and we're going to, we're actually going to get some export cables, sorry. In fact, no, we're going to use processing cables, aren't we? Where are these guys? We need some of these. Boom. Yeah, that's definitely it. Okay, cool. So what are we missing? We're missing observers. Interesting. I don't think I've ever made observers before. Let's get, like, just 2 of them, maybe. It's probably a good idea. And then we're also going to want this, the actual, like, processing control thing for the simple storage network, which is this guy. So I don't know if we have... I think I already built him. I feel like I did. Also, I've not done an episode timer, which is a bit dumb. If I could type, that would be also very useful. No, we haven't. Okay. So let's make one of him, right? So we need him, and he is made with a bunch of lapis, which is fine. We should be able to make, yeah, we can make 4 blocks of it. Nice. There we go. And that's the controller. And this guy basically lets you see all the processing cables you have. So we put him right here. He will, obviously at the moment has no inventory because there is no processing cables. And I think you just can put him next to him, right? So I'm pretty sure, yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's online. Okay, cool. So, if we go downstairs, right, what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to do a quick pause here and sort of get myself ready and see how long the episode's been. So I'll see you guys in 2 seconds, right? Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes, which is fine. So I want to look at these guys, right, the mechanical squeezers, and see they do take power. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to put them down over here next to all these guys. So they've obviously got power. I'm going to grab my hardened cables, so I can just sort of add a little bit on the end here and put these machines there. Also, we can put the side walls out there, couldn't we? Yeah, let's just put them here. We'll put them out here. That's fine. So let's grab one of you. First of all, it's going to be you, right? And what we're going to do is he's going to go probably like. Let me think about this. Like here, I think should be fine. He should fill up with power, right? Yeah, he's already full, which is amazing. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to add a cable. I don't know. The only thing is if these will attach to multiple inventories. Yeah, we're going to put him behind him. We're going to put him there. So what we're going to do is we're going to want obviously a processing cable on the top of here. This is the first time I've used these. This should also be interesting. Do we not have them in our inventory? Okay. Processing cable. There we go. So we're going to put you here, right? And this guy should say what we put in is what we get out, right? So if we put in a piece of cobblestone into you, right? If we go on to here and we go recipe, if we put a piece of cobble into the squeezer, we get 1 gravel and potentially flint, but we'll only say we get gravel and anything else we'll just pull out, right? So if we grab a piece of cobble out of the inventory, beautiful, nice and easy, and we grab a bit of flint. We don't have any flint. We can grab a bit of flint out here, that's fine. Oh no, it was gravel. What am I talking about? That's no surprise. Gravel. Right, and we put him in there. This should basically tell the system, right? If you put in a cobblestone, you get out a gravel, right? And that will basically now mean we can make stuff. So ingredients for each cycle will be sent as if coming from this block side. Fine. MET audit, no. When pulling processing results will be taken from as if this was this block side. That's fine. Nice. Okay, so if we now go, we should be able to make a ton of gravel, right? If we take all of our gravel out of here, it should say, maybe it will say, like, make gravel? I don't really know. Is that something that we could do now? Yeah, look, gravel. I will take that out. There's no more in there. There's 1 in there. Oh, so we can just pull it out as we need be. Oh, no, it's making some. Huh. It's making gravel. Oh, it's just chucking in stuff, right? That's weird. That's really odd. So it's just automatically putting in stuff to make gravel, which that's not really what I wanted it to do. I don't, maybe these things work a little bit differently to how I thought. I thought this was basically mean you can, like, craft stuff. I didn't think it would just make the endless amounts of gravel. I didn't think that would be how it would work. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Fair dues. Fine. So what we're going to do then is we're going to put a gravel, a piece of, one of you, sorry, into here. And this should basically push the gravel into here, right? No, push the cobblestone into there. That's great. That is great. We wanted to push in... Oh, he's stopped now. Oh, he's not even taking out the gravel. That's the only thing. He's not taking out the gravel. The flint, sorry. So if we go onto you, we should be able to... I want to take you off now. Shift left click, right. So if we get a filter in you, and you should pull out the gravel, right? So we need to get a filter made. So how's one of them made? I'm gonna go and make a filter from this mod, extra utilities. I'm back in 2 seconds, guys. Okay, so we're back not a moment later. Basically, what we're gonna do is we've got ourselves a filter from extra utilities, and this will basically let us say, like, tell the thing what to pull out. So if we get this flint, right, and we sort of make this filter and we put 1 of flint in here, this will basically say to this filter, oi, you can only pull out flint. Which means if we put you on new now, and we put you, we might need to edit it. I think we need a wrench, right? Yeah, okay, 2 seconds. Okay, and again, not too long later, we now have a wrench from extra utilities. Okay, so what this should allow us to do, right, is if we shift, no, not shift right click, okay. If we right click on you, maybe, it will let me see the inventory. There we go. Right, and we put the filter in there. This should now say you can only pull out flint, right? And if we put you there, are you going to pull out flint? Is that something we can pull out of this slot? I'm not sure what slot this this comes out of, right? Unless the only other thing is unless we say it produces flint as well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, it takes out flint. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. So it won't always produce flint, but we can say, look, you will produce flint, and that might, the only thing is that might mess up the way we do. Yeah, that only thing being is that might mess up the way we do the gravel in a second, right? It's the only thing I'm thinking is that's what it will do. I would rather work out how to get flint out of here. I'm going to have a quick look on Google and see if it tells me. 2 seconds, guys. Okay, guys, so I was sitting here and looking at this guy, right, and thinking, how can we automate in the best way? And I kind of came up with another idea, which might be quite cool. So obviously, he here can get power, right? And if we use a hopper, obviously this will basically mean we can chuck all our items into a chest, right? So if I probably don't need these drawers anymore, and I might need just normal chests. So if we get chests, right, and we go like you, this should basically say we're going to do the same in the processing thing as we had before. 1 cobble equals 1 gravel. We're not going to take the flint because it doesn't always give flint, right? So now if we add the processing cable to here and we attach some of these guys to here, right? So he's got stuff to do his thing, and we break you because I don't need you there. Thank you. Cool. And then we just attach this guy to the bottom of this, or the top of this freezer. And we go with a processing cable, and we do the same thing. So we say cobble equals 1 gravel. 1 cobble equals 1 gravel. So apparently we don't have any cobble and gravel in the thing, which is fine. So let's get some of that. So we need cobble and gravel, right? Gravel. Nice. Okay. So you two, if we go into you again and we say on the processing cable, we go 1 cobble equals 1 gravel, right? This will now say transaction valid, and this should. It won't start auto crafting yet. That's what we wanted. I don't know why this one was. I think it was because maybe I didn't. I don't know. But he's not crafting, right? He's not. He's crafting now because I've told him to. And now this should auto put. Yeah, there you go. It will auto put everything in there. And what we can now do is we can literally just run a item cable down here. Obviously he won't attach to him because he's got nothing to attach to him for, no interface. We'll run it down here, right? And then literally we can change you into this thing, right? And just put a import cable. Into the network, import items from attached inventory into the network, right? And that will basically just mean everything that's in here should get imported, right? Eventually. if it does it. It should do. This is all connected to the same network, so it should work fine, right? Go. Go. Whitelist. Take it all. Oh no, we're not on blacklist. That's obviously whitelist what it can take. Blacklist. There we go. Done. So that now will withdraw everything out of there, right? So this guy's pretty good. He will now say we can make cobblestone, right? So that's sort of that part done. I want to test it works. If we go gravel and we take all of this rubbish out of here, should it say we have gravel in here? Maybe not. Maybe we need to look into that specific processing block, right? Let's go and have a look at the processing guy, the processing controller, and see if it's in there that we need to do it through. Yeah, it is. There we go. So we can actually now always active. Only process the requested number. There we go. Only process the requested number, right? So that means if we went onto gravel and we did and we took all this out. So why can we not craft this? Huh. Oh, we request it from here, right? So we've requested 10. There we go. Oh, that's how it works. Now it should be just doing the gravel, right? It's got 1 in there currently. Is it doing 10? Is it going it? Only process the requested number. I feel like it should be, right? I don't know. Is that doing it? Is that not doing it? Yeah, he's not doing 1 gravel, 1 remaining 10. So why you do not go? Oh, because it's going to try and pull the results from here. Right, no. So it won't pull the results, right? So it won't pull these results anymore. So now if we cancel this transaction and start it again, that should work, I think. I could be completely wrong, but we'll try it. We'll try it, right? So if we do gravel on you, and we go onto you, and we go number requested 10, and we have a look in gravel, right? 2. The third one. I'm going to have a look on the internet and see if I'm doing this wrong. 2 seconds, guys, alright? Okay, so I've got it all up and running. Sorry about the not knowing how it works. Processing cables don't work particularly well with whatever you call it, with machines. Apparently they only work very well with crafting, so we probably won't be using them a lot until we get to AE2. Then we'll use AE2 ones, which obviously are way better. They can do anything. So what we've got now instead is we've got an auto export, so it's automatically putting cobblestone into here, right? This is automatically, obviously, I love the animation on that, by the way, that's sick. Automatically puts it into, squeeze it down into gravel, puts it in there, and then the gravel goes in there. Obviously we get flint as a byproduct, and now we can see in the network, if we have a look, that we should have flint. So we've got 20 flint in there currently. If we go, we just have to like look at flint for a bit, we should see the number going up eventually. There you go, 21. So yeah, that works, which is great. Obviously I want to do the gravel side as well, which is fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to put you down there, put you there, and basically do the same thing. So we're going to need a hopper, which I don't have a hopper in the system. So look, if I show you, yeah. So we need a we should automate hoppers. We will probably do some automating crafting stuff. That's probably a good thing we will do. But if we get some iron, we can make it manually for the moment, right? I really need to go mining. We'll do that in a stream. Yeah, if you guys, again, like I said, if you haven't watched the streams, make sure you do watch all the ones back, and then obviously hit the bell so you get notified every time we stream. It's just a load of fun. We're all messing about and having a laugh. And yeah, it's just really awesome. So definitely check the streams out. They're always good. But we've got another one of you. Put you there. And what we're going to say to you now, in fact, you only need to be a normal drawer, don't you? Because the only thing this guy produces is flint. It doesn't produce anything else. So we only need one of you, right? And we put you there, and we can basically say to you, we export onto this guy, and we say, oh yeah, of course he's not connected to the thing, isn't it? I was looking at it thinking, why is it not connecting? What? But that's fine. We're going to say export on you, and if we get ourselves a little bit of gravel out here, there you go. We're going to say export gravel into you. Beautiful. And that will now just chuck a ton of gravel into you, right? And then you're going to put all the flint in there, and now we're just going to have basically a limited flint, which will now tell the system, oh look, you can store it up. So if we look on you, you're full because you've already been pulling out of you. So that is great. And we've got a stack in there. Oh no, a stack of gravel and 45 flint. That's still mad. And now if we connect you, right? Obviously we've got loads of cobble, so that doesn't matter. We go storage link onto you. You can now grab the gravel out there. So we basically now, or the flint, sorry. So we basically now automated the flint, which means this system is great. The next thing I wanted to get done, guys, is I wanted to automate the next sag mill with you guys. I wanted to just do a bit of an automation episode, show you guys how it works, what we'll be doing off stream. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to make another sag mill, and I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. See you in a bit. Okay, so we're back, guys, and I wanted to show you how we're going to automate the sag mill, and how we did this one, basically. So, essentially, we put this guy here. I know he's going to need a capacitor, so he's not even going to work at the moment, but that's fine. We put him here, guys. Basically, we're going to want to put one of you on top, so you don't match with him, so you don't make a form a double chest, because that would obviously be annoying. And the first thing we want to do is get your export cable. You want to put him... oh, sorry, the import cable, because it's going into the network, right? I always get those two confused. Put the import cable there, and what we're going to want to do is these are all the ores we're going to put into this sag mill that we want to automatically go in here when we get them. So we want to set these guys in here as a blacklist, so he can't pull out these guys. And the reason why is otherwise your system will just loop. Basically, obviously, your system will try to chuck these ores in, and this guy will pull them straight out again. So you can't obviously have that. That won't work very well. So that's why you want to do that. We want to obviously chuck some more speed upgrades in here. We are going to need more than this. But, like, one is okay at the start. I'm going to put one in the export eventually, but one will be good currently. And basically what this will do is it will let it do a stack at a time, and, yeah, and more, which is great. So that's good. And what you also want to do is we're going to want to get one of you guys an export cable. The first thing, we're going to want to put one of you guys there. We need this little inventory upgrade in it, and what that will basically say is always keep a certain amount of the items in there, so we can sort of do a stack of flint, and you'll always keep a stack in there. So I'm going to go and make this little upgrade, and I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. I also just realised I have loads of stock upgrades in my system because I made one here and you make them stacks of 4, so I don't even need to go upstairs. But anyway, we have the stock upgrade in here. This is going to tell this thing that we only want a certain amount of items we put in to go into here. So we only want him to keep a stack of flint in this chest at all times. We already have like 1,000 flint. Oh my god. That's mental. But yeah, there we go. So that will basically say, look, chuck a stack of flint in there. Once the stack's in there, you don't want to chuck any more in there. And that's good. And that'll basically mean he will always be full of flint once we tell the system to push and pull from this chest. Which is a pretty key part of it. So now he's going to pull flint from that chest, which is great. We also want to set, and be clever about this, and set this guy, the export, as not pulling out flint. Otherwise, we're going to have a little bit of a problem. So let's set him to that. Don't pull out flint. Otherwise, again, you get the loop problem, and he will just chuck in flint, fill this guy up and eventually fill the chest up. As you can see, he's a little bit slow at the moment, which is why we want a bit of you in there, just to make him a little bit faster. And as you see, he's done. He's fast, which is great. Once you put them in, you don't really need to leave them in, but we'll just leave them in because it's easier. And then you want to put in a one of you guys, another storage export cable, and you're going to set him like this one. As you see, we've got speed upgrades in here, -10 priority, so that means the lower priority the better. That means the moment these guys come in, they go into here. That is it. They immediately go into this guy, right? So we want to sort of set the filter to always chuck in these ores when they come in the system. And that will mean now that these guys, the moment they come in, they go in here. That's it. End of. They go into this chest and they get done. So if we now chuck these guys in, you'll see all of this stuff will enter the chest. As you see, it'll do it from sort of from left to right that you put it in here. So what we also want to do, obviously, is get another speed upgrade. So we just do @simple, because that's the mod. You can do @symbols and things in here, so it's really, really good. We want one of you, so it does a stack at a time, and one of you, so it does it a bit faster. And that will mean now it'll just chuck in everything, right? Which is good. So the last item was iridium. If we look in here, last item iridium. So that's done everything, right? That is all good, and that is all automated. So all we need is a capacitor. Capacitors are easy to make. You've seen them done off camera. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm probably going to call it an episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it. I just wanted to sort of do a little bit of an automation episode, teach you how things are going, and hopefully you did enjoy it. We're going to come back next episode. We're going to do a bunch of stuff. Yeah, we're going to do, well, I really need to get some a smeltery sorted, really, so I might do that on an episode. I wanted to do an alloy smelter automation, which we're probably going to do next episode. Yeah, we might even do an Inferium farm next episode, because I think that would probably be quite useful. We might start Britannia as well. But anyway, I'm going to call it an episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. We're going for 1,000 subscribers by June the 20th. Hopefully we can reach it. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you next time. Have a good day. Peace out. Remember, if you want to join the Discord group, the link is in the description. Cheers, guys.